A group of strangers working together to earn up to $1 million. That in the end, only one of them will win. One of these players is the Mole, a double agent we hired working for us against the other 10. At the end of each episode, the players take the quiz, 10 questions about the Mole. The quiz determines who stays and who goes, because the player who scores the lowest on the quiz is executed and is sent home immediately. Up to $1 million hinges on discovering who is the Mole. Hello everybody, I'm Ethan, and welcome to Minecraft the Mole. I want to thank you all for being here and being able to make it. There are 11 of you here, and one of you is not like the rest. One of you is secretly working for us, and that player is the Mole. They are trying to sabotage the tasks and keep the money from those tasks out of the group pot and into their own pot. At the end of the game, whichever pot has more money in it will be declared the winner. At the end of the round, each of you will take the quiz, 10 questions about the identity of the Mole. If you score the lowest in the quiz, you will be executed. If there is a tie for last place, the person who is the slowest time in the tie will be executed. Now, you all know the basic rules, and I'm curious as to who each of you think is the Mole. Based just on first impressions, I want all of you to grab a book from the chest behind me and write the name of the player that you suspect the most. They will be anonymous, and once you're done, come up and pass them to me.
Already, okay. My name is GameShowMan, and I'm going to win the Mole because I know I can outsmart every single one of these people. Okay.
Gotta think, who would be the obvious Mole? My name is DJ Shadow1420, I'm 23 years old. The reason I'm gonna win the Mole is because I think I can narrow down the Mole in a few easy steps.
My name's NOLAN, and I'm gonna win them all because everyone's gonna think that I'm sort of bad at competitions, so they're gonna throw their guesses and questions at me.
My name is Khan. I'm good at competitions, and that'll definitely help me out with trust because I'm obviously gonna not be suspected as a mole.
Tallying up the votes.
Nice harmless survey here.
I'll tally up the votes. What is this, Survivor?
My name is Jervy, and I think I'm going to win the Mole because I know how the Mole is played. I've watched the series, the Dutch series. Basically, I know how it works.
I have the results. DARKRAI, Marks, Chaza, Cosmic, and DJ. You all had 1 vote each.
Oh.
Wow.
Nolan,
Okay.
you had 2 votes. And with 4 votes, the player the majority of you suspected of being the Mole is Scott. Please step forward. Okay, now I need you to follow me inside the lodge, and everyone else stay out here.
Scott seems nice, even though I thought he was the Mole at first.
I got 1 vote, and that's not a big deal. 1 hater out of 10 other people isn't something to really be worried about, and it's gonna put more eyes on me, so I'm excited that people are watching me.
Hello, Scott. Everyone else suspects you of being the Mole right off the bat. How does that make you feel?
I feel good because I'm not the Mole, so if they're all thinking it's me, that just gives me an easier time in this first quiz.
Well, because you were suspected first, you have a mission.
I was kind of surprised, but like not that surprised.
Let me welcome you to your first task. It is called Leap for Your Life, and here's how it works. 1 at a time, you'll jump off this platform into the ring below. If you successfully make the jump into the area you land in will be blocked off, meaning the more people who make the jump, the harder it will be for the other people behind them. And one other thing, Scott, since you were voted the player most suspicious, you won't be jumping, but you will be choosing the order in which the other players will be jumping. For each person who makes it, you will earn $2,500 for the group pot. And each player that misses the mark, the Mole's pot will earn that $2,500, meaning that if everyone makes it, you will add $25,000 to the group pot. Scott, please step forward and choose who's going first.
The first person I'm going to pick is...
Cosmic? Okay, Cosmic, you're up first.
I'm going to play this game by drinking a lot of water and observing everyone's actions listening to everything they have to say about each other, and basically using that to my advantage.
Hey, here's your pal on the back.
Okay, you can go.
Go, Cosmo.
Go,
Okay.
Come on, $2,500 right here. $2,500 right here. You got it.
Scott, please choose the next person to go.
Chaza.
Peer pressure.
I'm looking at everything. I'm watching everyone when they're moving around, who they're talking to, how they act in challenges. And I feel like this is how I'm going to decide who I think is the mole. There's 12 spots here.
They're constantly falling. You
Okay,
should
well,
be good
jump.
at this.
Chaza manages to land inside the target. Please go over join Cosmic. Scott, who's going next?
The Conqueror, I don't know how to pronounce her name.
You can just call me Con.
You made it.
And he hits.
Darkrai.
Darkrai.
Yes.
I'm trying to be as low-key as possible because any mistakes you make are going to be held against you. We're cool again.
Darkrai fails the jump.
Failing a challenge that early on is kind of suspicious, especially with how open the field was at the time.
The next person going is going to be DJ Shadow Wolf.
Oh, crap. Alright, I see the ring. I just gotta avoid the red.
Take your time, you can do that.
Ah!
He hit the mountain.
Yeah, hit the mountain.
I don't blame DJ or Darkrai because I know they're not as good.
Shadow, I kind of like don't suspect because who fails like that on a mountain?
Who's going next, Scott?
Review.
Okay.
Jervy.
Ooh, that's a small ring, but guess what?
Wait, Scott, do you actually have as much faith in me to make a jump?
Oh, are you kidding me?
They do, Maxwell.
Jervy did not make it.
You know, I failed my personal thing and I was pissed off. I was like, I should have won. I shouldn't have thrown that one. It was so easy.
My suspects would have to be Jervy because he's deflecting a lot of attention off of him by putting it onto him.
Nolan, you can go.
Nolan, jump off in the middle of one of the white blocks. Yeah.
Please make it.
Nolan
Yeah,
makes
yeah,
it.
yeah.
There you go.
Good job. We needed that one. We needed that one.
Okay, Nolan was number 7. Who's number 8, Scott?
Marks.
About time.
I hope he
Holy.
Oh wow, that's very down there. Well, Scott, thank you for picking these, and I'm sorry to disappoint you.
You're not going to be disappointing at anyone.
You did it!
Woo!
You
Nice
did it.
job.
Five
Hey, we are tied with the mole, guys. We're doing it.
I think any of the people that did die should be suspicious right now.
We're gonna have this one.
Maxwell?
Wait, guys, how far is the pond?
It's further than you think.
You can do it.
You got it. You got it.
Yeah.
Maxwell
Hey,
makes it.
We know it's okay.
Oh, my last. Oh, shoot, I'm sorry.
Look, if you make this, you got 7.
Okay.
You have an easy
Who I
jump.
know is our best player for last.
Get the
Yeah.
ball!
Just go deep.
Oh, shoot, oh, shoot.
Oh, he makes it.
Woo!
Let's go!
So 7 for 10. That's not bad.
There's still a 2x3 there.
Yeah, I'm so surprised that there's a 2v3 left.
And with that, you guys have earned $17,500 for this task.
Nice.
However,
Cool.
Scott, I'm going to give you the chance to double the money the group has earned. All you have to do is one final jump into the target below. If you make it, you double the group's money. If you miss, then all $25,000 for this task will go into the mole's pot.
I think the easiest thing for the mole to do right now is to sit back and not even try to throw challenges that's too obvious. They want to try to kind of call out and manipulate people.
I believe in you, Scott.
Do
Do
you
it.
understand, Scott?
There's a 2x3, Scott.
Yeah, there's a 2x3.
Scott, top right, run it jump.
Scott, before you jump, or you don't jump, I'm telling you right now. If you jump far. Run as far.
But don't jump too far. Don't jump too far, because if you go over, it doesn't do anything for us.
Scott, what is your decision?
I'm getting a lot of feedback from my teammates, and I'm pretty sure they want me to double it, so I'm gonna try.
Do a flip!
Okay, Scott.
I'm looking at the ring. Someone look up for me. I'm looking at the ring.
Oh no!
Really?
Right.
I told all of you.
That means the mole has earned $25,000 and the group pot remains at 0.
How in God's name he went to the right of the hole? Here's the thing, you got 17,000. I'd be thinking cut your losses and keep that. I mean, it's only 10 grand. So really the smart thing was to just stay with the money.
I actually voted Scott. He's kind of a shady character, like, in every game.
Scott missed the 2x3 in the hole. I mean, he says that he thought he was going to overdo it, but either his perception was just really bad or he was pulling our legs.
I'm looking at DJ and Shaza right now. DJ because he flubbed that really hard. I feel like it looked like he was trying to mess up, and then he messed up more than he thought he was going to.
I only got one vote, which I was expecting to get like 2 or 3. So it's like only one person thinks I'm the mole, and if they vote me, they can just go home.
Like kind of kicking myself for not thinking about it while it was happening was when the decision came up where it's like, hey Scott, do you want to double it? A lot of people started calling out, you should try and double it. And I think the mole was definitely one of those people calling out.
After the loss, the players were all brought to the Mole's Mansion, the place where they will all be staying during the duration of the game. As the players are winding down and waiting for the next task, some start to discuss future strategies and who's talking to who.
In these sequential challenges, we should really relay information back. Like if you think, like everyone's saying that, oh, it's so much farther than you think it is, but no one.
I mean, we should have a strategy. I literally said that's a thing. So.
Oh, and is Cosmic here too?
Cosmic is talking Marks.
Okay.
I have formed, bonds with Cosmic. I know a lot about him. I feel like he trusts me, and I trust him. Hello.
Hello. We're not like you starting. I just didn't want you guys to keep talking.
Oh, okay.
That's nice. Seriously, what are you guys talking about? Like,
I mean, everybody's allowed to go talk.
You talked to one person for 20 minutes. You want to make more friends?
Well, nobody else wanted to stray away from the group.
I was waiting for people to ask me
Making friends as a group, Marks.
Yeah, we were all like having a real fun time.
I actually did go talk to Marks, and we actually had a nice personal chat. And everyone was scared about that. I don't know why they're scared about that, but
being in a large group at times can feel overwhelming, especially when there are people who don't shut up and talk constantly, and it's hard to get to their voice.
Mark, stop talking about yourself.
I'm not talking about anybody. I'm not talking about anybody in specific except for maybe Jervy, but it's just hard to get heard when there's so many personalities. And like, I'm not saying everybody's personality is bad. It's just there's a lot.
I somebody with a bad personality. I take offense to that.
I would say that I'm getting along well with most of the house so far. I mean, not anyone in particular. I haven't had any private conversations or anything like that.
it seems like Scott's probably the only person that a lot of people aren't getting along with. I mean, he did kind of screw us up and put us down 25,000.
After the players have gotten a chance to know each other, they are rounded up and shuttled off to the location of their next task. Okay everyone, it's time for your second task. It is called Personal Problems, and this task is worth $30,000. In this cabin are 11 monitors, and each of them is displaying personal information about each of you. You have to look at the information carefully and remember to write it down, because it will be important. You'll have 5 minutes to look at the information, talk about it amongst yourselves, before we move on to the next part of this task. You guys can go in.
Are you kidding me? Come on.
Hey, this is cool.
Come on.
Someone open the door, please.
Open the door.
The information on the screens is valuable, not only for this next task, but for the upcoming quiz about the identity of the mole. How well the players can take notes will be key to their success throughout the game.
I didn't write that. I didn't write 5-6.
You didn't? Okay, well, for the game, your thing is 5-6.
Oh, that's 5 minutes.
That is 5 minutes. Everybody, please step outside back onto the mat. I need you all to select 3 solvers and 8 gatherers.
I'll be solver.
I'll be a solver.
Solvers, please step over
I will be
here.
a solver.
Wait,
3 solvers?
Jevy,
Yeah?
no, you shouldn't be a solver. You have only 9 out of 10.
I have 9 out of 10, but like these people might have the other ones.
Yeah, but you have 9 out of 10. That might not give us anything.
I have everyone. I have
everyone.
Yeah, I got released. What's going on?
Yeah, I have everyone.
Whatever.
I did not get 11, so.
Okay, so the three solvers are.
Wait, DJ, how many do you have?
Chazza,
Okay.
DJ, and Marks.
Yeah.
For this task, the gatherers will go across the river onto the small island in search for chests which contain numbers inside them. You'll have to bring those numbers back to the shore and place them in the chest right here. The solvers will then grab the numbers from these chests to solve 10 equations about the personal information you just memorized. The solvers, when they think they are done, will have to enter the combination into the green section. The combination will be 4 digits, and it will be the sum of all 10 equations. You all will have 20 minutes to complete this task. If you succeed, $30,000 will be added to the group pot. However, if you fail, it will all go to the mole. Gatherers, while searching for numbers, if you come across one of the 5 hidden diamonds in a chest, bring it back and place it in the diamond chest, which is right beside the numbers chest. If you do, you will add a bonus $1,000 to the group pot. Gatherers, are you ready? Solvers, are you ready?
Ready.
Yes. Ready.
On your mark, get set, go.
Oh, nice job.
Only me, I said.
Go.
Listen.
On's the mole.
Alright, look, y'all just get the numbers, I got the answer.
Yeah.
The game shows country.
As you can tell, I found a diamond.
Just look, as soon as we get the numbers, give them to me and
I've got.
yeah. Oh, you got some already? Okay.
Okay, I'm coming back with a few numbers, okay?
Someone put a diamond in it.
Dark.
Okay, guys, here you go. More numbers. DJ, I've already done that one. You don't have to look
Diamond,
at
are
it.
you joking?
Okay.
Who found 3 diamonds?
Cosmic, apparently?
I got 3 diamonds. If I was the mole, had I gotten those exact 3, I would have only put 1 in. I don't know how the mole. I think the only way that the mole could have done anything was just keep them in their inventory. I'm gonna come back just so that I could plug in the diamonds now. To be honest.
Yeah, I played that.
It's actually.
Chazza, I've got 1. There you go.
Oh, it'd be so easy for the mole to sabotage the challenge as a gatherer. Just go around, collect a diamond, hide it in their inventory, and be like, "Oh, guys, I didn't have a diamond," and no one would be able to prove them different.
Guys, there's literally only 1 diamond left. I think, for the most part,
The action.
all the chests I've looked in are empty except for the one I found.
Oh, Scott's come back with the 5th diamond.
Scott could be it. I mean, I don't know. He did get 1 chest, but that was because I was right behind him getting it. I want to think that if I wasn't there, he would have just walked right by it.
Scott, do you have any more numbers?
No, I put what I had. I put in the chest.
Keep looking.
Y'all should have y'all should be getting close because I know a lot of people put in numbers.
Okay, so we are missing 1 0. 1 second.
Oh, Cosmic just gave us a 0.
My diamond. I haven't got a number since.
Wait a minute, hold up. This
What?
answer's 9. Wait, Jervis Country and Chazza, that's 9. That's right.
There's 9 in.
DJ becoming a solver. He really didn't do anything, and he really already messed up bad in that last challenge. I'm still gunning for DJ as a potential mole.
I think DJ didn't share his information or he didn't have any. And I think that's like the most suspicious thing that someone can do in this game.
All right, I got it. I had it written all down on paper. Sorry. If you want to keep going, DJ can check my math. But I think it's 4,488.
Okay,
4,488? Okay.
I'm just gonna keep going though, just to check. 16 DJ.
Oh, plus 16.
Double check the math just in case.
Marks. Is this one 44 over here?
Which one is this? Letters. Which one is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. If it's the 5th one, it's only 1 4. It's just the number 4.
Okay, 4 DJ.
So 40?
Just 4.
Okay, 4.
400. 10. 9. 2007.
Actually, it's 1 less. 4487 is what you should get.
And 30. What did you get, DJ?
4,487.
Yeah, 4487.
Yep. I have 7. 4, 4.
I think I have a number here.
And then 7. 4487. Can we open it?
Congratulations, you guys have earned $30,000.
Nice!
Perfect.
Putting you guys ahead of the mole. And you guys have earned the additional $5,000 by finding all 5 diamonds.
Sweet, we got 35,000.
Who found diamonds for us?
I think Cosmic found most of them, and whoever was after. Yeah.
Scott beat me to one. I was about to get it, and he's like, I got it.
Cosmic found 3. Okay, hey, look. We got 35,000. That's a huge.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. Good.
So we're having the mole by 10 grand. Let's keep it up.
DJ Shadow's kind of suspicious. I don't think he did much. And then Chaz was kind of suspicious because he didn't do much as the solvers. From my understanding, Marks did everything.
I think the most suspicious thing was the people who didn't bring back many numbers. I didn't really get to see that.
Jervy was kind of suspicious, wanting to be a solver, even though he didn't have all the information.
I don't think the mole could have sabotaged at all. I think it's either DJ or Cosmic. Cosmic found 3 diamonds, so what I'm speculating is he knew the map, he knew where the diamonds was, and he's trying to not make himself suspicious.
After the group's first successful task, the players head back to the mansion and reconvene for dinner. I just want to call you all here as a group, together, one final time before you take your first quiz and face the first execution. It's gonna be daunting, but take the quiz to the best of your ability, and you should be fine. Darkrai, if it's you tonight, how'd that make you feel?
Very disappointed because I wanted to keep playing.
Good answer.
It's kind of really interesting seeing all these like people talk about like what the mole's gonna do, what the mole's not gonna do. So yeah, it's really fun and interesting.
Cosmic, how about you, if it was you tonight?
Same answer.
Good answer, good answer.
What is this, Family Feud?
I'd be pretty upset if I were to go out first. I'm not the fastest typer. Hopefully I get a lot of these answers correct.
Game show, do you have a strong feeling on who the mole is yet?
Heck no.
That is not
like, I have no idea. I have no idea for sure yet. There's no way. If you know the mole for sure, then you're the mole.
I know the mole for sure.
I knew it. It's getting very confusing right now, and I'm just trying to fit in so that I don't get the short end of the stick first.
Maxwell, are you nervous about going into the quiz?
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I feel like it's almost random chance who goes home. I don't think there's been much sabotaging recently, and I think the mole would kind of be stupid for doing it.
Con, if it's you tonight, what's one thing you'd want your fellow players to know before you left?
I'm 5'11".
Good answer.
The production team would like to apologize for getting your height incorrect on the sheet.
My strategy is to be open-minded, not to be like focused on one person that may have failed in the beginning, and not to go with other people's opinions.
Marks,
Hi.
do you have anything you want to say to the mole?
Can you be just like a slight more obvious? Just like the teeniest bit more obvious, thanks.
Okay, we'll do.
Because I'm on to you, and I'm on your trail, and I'm coming for you. At this point, I'm going to hope that the mole is Maxwell, because he had the most majority answers. So he's going to be the person I'm going to be basing my answers off of.
Scott, do you have a strategy going into tonight's quiz?
My strategy is to follow my heart.
Aww.
Okay, he's a mole.
I'm gonna follow my heart because I know truly inside who the mole is.
It's myself.
That's what I meant to say, Ethan. My strategy going into the first quiz is, I don't have a strategy. I'm probably just gonna answer questions based off my notes and hope that someone up more than me.
Jervy, how are your nerves holding up?
I'm pretty nervous, you know, like being the first one out, like the first thing to happen in a game. A bit cocky, but I think I have a great chance of winning the game.
Chaz, if it is you tonight, how'd that make you feel?
Well, I would feel great, but I'm on the mole's trail, you know? And I'm gonna get them, as someone else said. I don't know who, because they're irrelevant, but
it was Mark. He called him.
I was joking.
Yeah, that.
I was joking. I was joking, but okay. I mean, it's been good until this part. It's just stressful because no one wants to go home first. But yeah, I think Scott is the mole, so.
Okay.
That's completely fair. I kind of think I'm the mole, to be honest.
That's what the mole was saying.
Right.
It's okay, everybody. You can count on Marks to crack the
Oh,
case.
boo.
Oh my god.
It is time for the quiz. 10 questions about the mole. Question number 1. Was the mole voted as the most suspicious at the start of the game?
I voted game show for the thing because I know that he would want to be the mole 100%.
Number 2. How many votes did the mole receive in the most suspicious poll? Number 3. In task number 1, Leap for Your Life, did the mole successfully land inside the target zone?
The 3 people who failed, Darkrai, DJ Shadow, and Dervy, and the field was pretty easy.
Number 4. In task number 1, Leap for Your Life, in what order did the mole jump off the platform?
Scott. He's been a little quiet, and also really could have not jumped if he didn't feel that confident.
Number 5. In task number 2, Personal Problems, was the mole a solver or a gatherer? Number 6. In task number 2, Personal Problems, did the mole find one of the 5 hidden diamonds?
The first person who tried to go up without all the answers, it's definitely the only thing that really stuck out, I guess.
Number 7. In task number 2, Personal Problems, looking in through the front of the cabin, which monitor displayed the mole's information?
Maxwell, according to what I've been told, they think he's just throwing the blame onto me. It was just something that rubbed me the wrong way.
Number 8. What floor of the mansion is the mole's room on?
DJ did volunteer as a puzzle solver. He never said anything about his notes.
Number 9. How old is the mole? Number 10. Who is the mole? Welcome to the first execution. You've all just taken the quiz. 10 questions about the mole. In a moment, I'll begin entering your names into the computer. If a green screen appears, you are safe. However, if a red screen appears, you are the mole's first victim. And everyone, we have a tie. The difference in time is less than a minute.
Oh boy.
Oh dear.
Shazza.
Oh.
You are safe.
Oh.
Cosmic.
Oh, what are they doing?
You are safe.
Not me.
Scott. You are safe. Jervy.
God, this is so nervous.
You are safe. Marks.
Ooh.
Oh, Mark.
It's been real, y'all.
You are
You're
safe.
safe.
Oh my god.
Bottom half, guys, let's go.
DJ.
Oh gosh, me.
DJ, I'm sorry.
Oh my
you are
God.
the mole's first victim.
This is racist.
DJ, please follow me.
I'm glad and I'm not glad, because that right there proves that wasn't the mole, but it also means that we lost one of our friends. I mean, we're gonna lose pretty much almost everyone here.
It's obviously good for everyone that's still in, including the mole, but it just makes things harder moving forward, so good luck.
I don't know. I thought he was a smart person. I thought he would have been here a little bit more.
DJ was the only person on my quiz who I was 100% sure wasn't the mole. I was like, there's no way. And now he's gone.
Well, it was a pleasure having you here. I hope you know that everyone here really liked you. They all had sad things to say about you leaving. People didn't think you were the mole, so... I wish you best of luck in everything. Thank you.
Thank you. First black guy entering the mall. First guy getting out. Ain't that a...